welcome back to Kragle Kreations. Today's video is going to be on the Polynesian Hotel. We're going to continue the series of looking specifically at some of the lands and some of the regions of the build, and tonight I thought I'd do the Polynesian Hotel. So it is a deluxe hotel. We have stayed at ourselves, and it is a great hotel. Recently it's been had some construction to it, and the front area, that A-frame has been added to it. Now, I don't have all the buildings because of the size that it would take to make full mock of everything. I have condensed it down a little bit. I tried to make it as close to accurate as I could, but obviously there's a lot of buildings. They are currently building a new DVC hotel next to it, about in this area here. And it's coming along. We were down there over the summer here, and we did see some of that construction. But I don't have every hotel building. So this is the main building that I have here. The monorail does run to that building. It runs from the Contemporary Hotel. It runs to, actually the transportation center is in this region here, but then it runs to the Polynesian, and then from the Polynesian it runs around to the Grand Floridian, and then back to the station at the Magic Kingdom there, where it will continue on to the Contemporary, and it makes that full loop all the way around the resort area here. So if I can get back and give you guys a bird's eye view of that, that is the whole resort area. From the transportation area too, it does run to Epcot, the monorail does. But we're gonna centralize today on the Polynesian. Let's start first with the entrance there. As we come through the entrance, you can see we've got cars on the road here, lots of different vehicles. We do have the Disney buses, and so you can get transportation from the hotels in a multitude of ways. You can also take a boat ride over to the Magic Kingdom, over the Seven Seas Lagoon there. So let's we'll start on this side here, and we'll go around to the pool area. The pool is the volcano pool, and it does have a few waterfalls on it. It has a slide, and that is a zero entry pool. And what I mean by that is you can go right from the sidewalk right in, almost like a beach entry to the pool. And what was cool is we could watch the fireworks at nighttime at the Magic Kingdom over there from the pool. And that was a neat aspect of staying at that hotel. The kids really like the slide and the volcano pool there. And we'll come around the other side here. Obviously I have Moana. We got the rock there, right? And because that is the theming of the hotel at this point. Likewise, when we talked about the Contemporary being themed Incredibles. But if you see the pool there, you can see around to the back there, we've got Leia and Han laying out there in the sun, some beverages, and there's that pool. I do have that. I have it wired for lights. I just don't have the power to it yet. So I do have some lights that'll go into the pool and light it up underneath the water there. And what I use for the water, again, is those translucent pieces. The blue translucent pieces, and they work really well for that. Now, in the back there is a beach area, and that obviously is roped off. It's not a real functional beach like you would think at the ocean. Obviously, there isn't a current or anything like that because it is a lagoon, Seven Seas Lagoon. But this is kind of, I tried to make it as close to the topography of the shoreline as it is down at the resort. So when we come across the sidewalk here, it starts tailing up towards the Grand Floridian, and my eventual plan is to light up all the light posts. And so right now they're not lighted light posts. They are just the Lego light posts, and so I'm gonna have to get new ones and try to light this up as well. So in the back there as well, we have some games, because at the resorts, and now that this is a DVC resort as well, they're building that new, and then also they have the bungalows, which are DVC. And so there are the bungalows there. Got some stormtroopers. He's taking some pastries, I see, to the bungalows. And they also have a lot of games and activity areas. So we put a ping pong table out there. Looks like Frozone, and a storm. Oh no, it's some kind of Mandalorian is playing table tennis there. And then we've got it coming around there. We've got some of the sidewalk area. I built up the sidewalk around using the different colored browns to get darker as it got into the water there. And then the painstaking event was getting all those translucent pieces on the lagoon there. That was extensive. Took a while, a lot of reaching, a lot of waiting for things coming in the mail, because that's a lot of pieces there. Don't really know the count, but there's a bunch of them. What else do I have? I have Thor's house there. I think that was from Endgame, I think. But I turned that into a little bungalow as well there for a little IP action there as well. And then here is a little bit of a throw at the wilderness, the old Wilderness Lodge. We stayed there when I was really young, and so I got those sets with. I really thought that was a neat set with that camper, and so I a little bit of a homage to that there in the corner. But that is the Polynesian resort. Let's take one more look at the bungalows here. If I can reach now, it gets a little hard to reach, but we've got those set up inside. Not as much in there as the other one. So I'm gonna put this lid back on and see if I can't reach over to this other one. I'll do that right now. We've got the top off there, and you can see down in there we've got the room kind of set up with the kitchen there, and we got the bed, a couple pictures on the wall there. And so that was one of the early things. We made one, and then we had to make two. I wanted to make there's a bunch of them down there at the hotel, but we were just able to fit two into the mock here. So let me get that lid back on, and then we'll continue. All right. And here is the rest here, views of the Polynesian. Let's get around on this side here. Vantage point from the Contemporary Hotel. And you can see the bungalows there, and then we can see across the lagoon from the monorail up at the front, near the front of the park there. So it is turned out really well. We really enjoyed staying at that hotel, and we just thought by making it just brings back those memories of staying at the hotel, and I think it turned out really well. If we look at some of the different areas here, the beach line and that, if we go back, and that kind of concludes the look at the Polynesian Hotel. So we really appreciate you guys following us, liking us, sharing with anyone that likes Disney or Lego. Check us out on Instagram and TikTok as well. Don't forget, if you want your minifigures in the park, I will put the information about the PhotoPass program on the back of this. We'll get you some pictures, hotels, attractions. Like I said, I can still do Splash Mountain, do in front of the castle. We can recreate a picture that you once had down at the park. It's really fun. We'll put you on the social media platforms, especially Instagram. We like to show them on there. A lot of people comment on those, get a lot. Got a couple to make here, and we'll get those out there real soon. So I'll put that at the end of the video here. And until next time, guys, we will see you soon. Bye-bye now.